We were saying before you got here that we hold a PhD in all things Laguna Beach, the hills, the various spinoffs. And a large part of a storyline was the Malibu Woolsey fire, where you stayed and hosed your property down, your home down, and were able to save your house. Were you completely triggered by these most recent events?
Yeah, man, fires in Malibu is just, it's been a part of my life. I feel like every fire season, which is interesting. I feel like all year round is fire season now. It used to just be in November, October, you would get these crazy winds, but
we're in these deep droughts now that are not getting better.
It's scary. So fire has kind of, I've been through countless fires in Malibu and saved my home, not even just the Woolsey one, but before that, I've saved other homes of ours growing up over the years. And, I've never seen anything like this. Yeah. I mean, the devastation of Pacific Palisades and Malibu, and also the other one that was burning as well, the Eaton fire. It's that many homes. I mean, Pacific Palisades is wiped off the map. I mean, it's insane how many homes. And
two times the size of Manhattan, just to give people an idea of the scope.
And you can't help to think, like, why weren't we a little more prepared for something like this? It's because to lose that many homes is just, it's unfathomable. It's
and
terrible.
And it's going to be a long marathon. It is not a sprint. So remember that as people are still able to donate to GoFundMes and other things and local businesses, especially that are going to have to rebuild. It's going to be a devastating long run for us here in Los Angeles. And you even doing your part playing Heidi's song, which is just like, it is like one of those stories that, people are saying, like, didn't have in my bingo card in 2025 to like the reminder that Spencer's this loving husband and this advocate for hummingbirds and all these other aspects of Spencer. I mean, your relationship with him has obviously changed over the years, but seemingly cordial. I mean, you guys have always been friends since you were young.
Yeah, we've known each other probably since we were like 13 years old.
Wow.
I think we dated the same girl back then when we were really young. Yeah.
Is that how you guys became friends?
Kind of. I think we almost got in a fight too one time, like an actual fist fight when we were 30. It was fun on a bus. It was, so I met him long time ago. And then we developed a pretty close relationship when we were about, I think, 18 or 19. We became really good friends. And Spencer is a great guy. He really is.
Yeah.
And what people don't know about him, we've worked together in countless reality shows and things, but we did Princes of Malibu. I don't know if you ever.
Oh, yes, of course.
That. So, we kind of did that all ourselves. We had no experience in reality television. Spencer was sort of the mastermind behind that. He loves producing. He's an incredible producer. And with The Hills, he kind of came in and knew what he knew what he wanted to do before he got in there. He was like, I want to be this, I want to be that. And he kind of created this villain character on The Hills, and people really hated him. He did tell me, I want to be the most hated person in the world. He told me
he knew that it's like, sort of like the bell curve of like, you want people talking about you.
Absolutely.
That's the way to do it.
I mean, his vision, I think, was part of the reason why that show did so well, because there was so much drama that was created, and he was such a good producer. He knew how to sort of produce, and he was on the show, but he was sort of secretly producing behind the scenes. So he's a brilliant guy. He really is. And and it's nice to now see him get the sort of recognition that he deserves, because he's come so far as well. He is such a great friend, father. He really is a great guy.